This is Wednesday, 3 days after everything has almost melted. And looking at my yard, it seems like the frigid blast we had a week before was just a dream. In my 4 years in Oklahoma, there are only 2 instances, or at least 2 years, wherein I have seen snow, and that the first time was last year. We had some snow in January, and then February, and then March, and then sometime last December we had some snow, and then this was like, this is too much snow. I didn't think to cover the outside of the screen door the day before, so as you can see, it's full of snow and there's some dusting inside as well. And one of my layers got a little cold, so you see that it's brooding on the floor. At that time, I didn't know what was happening, so I asked my friends in Oklahoma, backyard chickens, and they told me that it's cold and that I should pick it up and put it in my jacket to keep it warm. Weather forecast warned of more snow to come, so I decided to help the ladies a little as much as I could by putting up some curtains inside, and then I also sort of barricaded the screen door with some heavy metal and plywood to prevent the snow from coming in and to also protect them from wind chills. The next day, the world was covered in a thick blanket of snow. It was all so beautiful, but also very cold.
Okay, be careful going to your chickens.
Yeah.
Love you. The birds are looking for something to eat.
Yeah, I know.
Corn out for them. I'll bring some more home.
Okay. After Ty left, I had to go and visit the chickens, of course, and the dogs also wanted to go out. I created a trail in the snow on my way to the chickens, and I'm so glad I covered the outside part, because there was just so much snow. Thankfully, the chickens looked all good and happy and warm. I didn't see any brooding on the floor or something like that. And they were all eating and drinking. So also they were always giving me eggs, like 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. And so that was a good sign that they were all okay. I was visiting my ladies 3 times a day, every day, to make sure that they always had enough water, fresh water, and food, because I read that that's what kept them warm. Plus, of course, a warm place. I guess the curtains helped, and the covering outside the screen door. The curtains and the plywood kept the inside of the coop dark, but as you can see, they were always giving me eggs, and here they gave me 3 eggs. So I don't know if laying has anything to do with exposure to the sun or something. Here you see their water as frozen blocks of ice. Over here I have an onion, a yellow onion, and elephant garlic garden, and well, they were all covered in snow. Coco is so attached to Ty, she will always watch him leave or drive away at the window every morning. Both dogs would be at the door to meet him when he comes in. And this morning he came back to tell me that there was like more snow, about 6 to 8 inches on top of what was there already the previous day.
Yeah, you be careful going to the chickens. You don't get bogged down.
I know. I'll bring with me a stick.
Make sure you wear your snow pants.
I always wear my snow pants.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's fresh snow outside, right?
Fresh snow.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, 6, 8 inches snow.
On top of the one that, yeah, I saw that it's above your ankle. So
Yeah.
that's on the outside. At the back, I guess it will be deeper.
Some places.
Yeah, in some places it's deeper.
Yeah, but it wasn't no wind. It all come down nice and soft. And
Yeah.
you can see it on the railings of the
Yeah.
porch and stuff.
You can see the porch. You don't see their tracks anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I let them out and they was all walking around like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, where did you put the hay?
Right out here on the front porch.
Okay.
You want me to take it back there to your chicken coop?
No, I'll bring it. Take your
Today.
yak tracks and your sandwich and give me a moment. I'll put some lotion on your nose. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute.
So it was the same routine every day, visiting the chickens 3 times a day to give them fresh water and more food and make sure that they are not cold. That day I added 3 sacks of hay, so that kept them warmer, I guess. And so it was a good thing. Every time I visit my chickens, I always observe them on how they eat or drink, and I saw that some of them were dipping their wattles in the water. And as a result of that, I saw that some of their wattles had a different discoloration, probably from frostbite. And there was even one chicken with a tiny bit of frostbite on her crown. So I applied some petroleum jelly and they healed up. This is that poor chicken with a bloody claw about a month ago, almost a month ago, and she has recovered and well, she's, as you can see, she is just fine. With the added 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground, not a single stem of my garlic or onions can be seen from the garden. Coco, being a 3-year-old pup, just enjoyed the snow, while Roy is an old dog. He is turning 8 this year, and he just had a good time watching her running around. Thursday we had some more snow. These cinnamon queens are a little aggressive. I don't know if all queens are like that, but it's fine. And then this Friday, I got 5 eggs, so I guess 3 cinnamon queens were laying, and there were 2 more laying from the younger ones.
The snow started to melt, but my garden is still buried. I have to check if the garlic and onions survived anything at all.
The snow started to melt the day before, so on that Saturday, I decided to visit the chickens earlier than usual. So it was just about 8 o'clock that morning, and I was greeted by a most beautiful, beautiful chicken song. I saw one of the Rhode Island Reds in the box. So she's one of those giving me those small pink eggs.
Thank you, babies. Thank you, beautiful girls. Thank you, ladies.
I guess this other Rhode Island Red is waiting for her turn. I don't know why they preferred to use just one box when I actually had 3 boxes there for all 8 of them. If you notice, this Rhode Island Red is picking up some of the wooden shavings and putting them on her back. I wonder what that behavior signifies. Did you notice the red Rhode Island has not left her perch, and then there's another one that joined them. This is a cuckoo-maran. I wonder if they are telling her, get off already so we can lay our eggs too. The snow was melting, and so I decided to clean up the porch and not wait for all of it to melt away. Coco destroyed my first attempted snowman. I cleaned the porch and the dogs played in the snow, we waited for Dad. They always have a happy welcome for him every time.
Get back. Here's your sandwich.
Thank you.
You don't know what I had to do to get this.
What did you do?
I had to rob McDonald's.
Oh. Go outside, go. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Sure? Okay. I have another very small egg here. Smaller than usual.
Another thing I saw was their water was no longer frozen. This time I got 4 only. 2 were from Cinnamon Queens, and I guess the 2 smaller ones were from the Rhode Island Reds. So that day I decided to open the curtain, and I eventually took one down to give the chickens more light. This day I brought them some pasta, treats, and some fruits like some mangoes. What I found out was they didn't like mangoes very much, but they did like the pasta.
Daddy's home. Password.
Love you.
Okay. Love you too.
How are you? I
Good.
don't see any snowman out in the front yard.
Oh, I made it at the back.
You did.
Yes.
And Coco destroyed it?
She destroyed the one at the porch.
Oh.
Yeah.
How big is it? That tall?
No. Just
That's tall.
How was your day?
Oh, it didn't go too bad.
That's good. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
And we lost one calf today.
Oh.
But
He just kicked my butt. Fine.
you probably have to edit this video.
Okay. Oh no!
Well, not you.
Stop kicking my butt.
It's always a wonder to me, like here in Oklahoma, the day before you have your lawn covered in snow, and then the next day you'll see it like melting, because the weather the weather just changes so drastically. Even in one day, like during the day, it's warm and humid and hot, and then at night, it gets so cold that you just have to make sure that you have a spare set of jacket or coat with you if you're not going to be home safe by nightfall. So, in summary, this is how I kept my ladies warm during the Arctic blast. Number one, I visited them 3 times a day, making sure that they always have fresh water, clean water, and enough food. Number two, their food had plenty of protein. It was cracked corn and DDG mixed with laying mash. Number three, I also made sure that I always had treats for them. Those treats would make them go run around and chase each other and steal what the other has in her beak. So it was good exercise. Number four, I talked to them. And well, that's not really a part of it, but I did talk to my chickens. But the big part was I put 5 sacks of hay inside the coop, so that made them really warm. And another thing is they had curtains inside the screen door, so that was also keeping the wind chills out of the coop as well as the snow. And another thing is the plywood, that covering that I placed outside the screen door to also prevent snow from coming inside, and as well the wind chills. And I guess that's it. I hope you found some value in this video and that you'll like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye-bye.
Come on, Coco. Come on. Come on, run this way. Come on, girl. Good. Very good. Oh.
I'm not sure if she's trying to lay an egg or if she's trying to hatch them.